Hello everybody, I'm Malice Lupo and I'm the creator of Bad Wolf mod packs, and today I'm going to be showing you some of the key features in my newest mod pack, which is the IC2 Magic Adventure mod pack that I just made. Well, I've been working on it for a little while, and first let's just go through some of the mods. I'm going to miss most of them, but we'll get a couple. We have Reliquary and Railcraft and Witchery. Extra cells for Applied Energistics 2, custom NPCs for the map makers, of course. We have Mr. Greyfish's Furniture mod, Chiseled 2's in there, Ars Magica, Applied Energistics 2, already mentioned that one, Thumbcraft, Industrial Craft 2, we saw some stuff from that just a moment ago, Tinker's Construct, Flaxbeard Steamcraft, that's a cool one. Red Logic, Railcraft, here we go, and Nether Ores, and Opens Block, and I think we have Opens Computer Peripherals, but I'm not positive. Java. There's Industrial Craft, and we have many Industrial Craft add-ons such as the Advanced Repulsor Systems, Advanced Solar Panels, Advanced Machines. We have Growth Craft. We have Galacticraft. Extra utilities. With extra utilities, the transport system is disabled because I want to focus on Buildcraft transport system. Equivalent Exchange 3, teleport wings, crystal wings there. Open computer, or no, not open computers, a computer craft, carpenter's block. There's Buildcraft, Britannia. We have Bibliocraft there, and artifacts, and we also have a dungeon generation mod and backpacks mod, blood magic, and there's an advanced repulsion system. That's force fields and stuff, should be pretty cool. And that looks like about it, though I probably missed some. So one of the main features in the pack is a mod called ENET Bridge, which allows Buildcraft and IC2 to work together energy-wise, which I really, really like. So basically, we can have a Buildcraft fuel source, which is oil being converted to fuel being cooked in IC2 generator, and then the power is drawn out to an MFSU, and then that can power redstone flux devices such as this resonant turret base, and it can power Buildcraft devices, of course, such as that. And alright, where's my chest? There you are. And then if I get my little portable cell here, and it can power Buildcraft, of course, which you can see I already had running, and there you go. I think it runs at full speed, but I'm not positive. I'm still in creative, I'm not supposed to be. And then also, let's get some armor on just in case. One of the main changes I made, well, one of the main things is we do have thermal expansion. However, we only have it for the capacitors. I didn't want thermal expansion to be a main feature in the pack. However, with ENT Bridge, it is of course possible to charge redstone flux devices. There's a hammer with redstone flux and a sword with redstone flux. And they charge in MFSUs. I don't think they charge with the charge pad if you stand on top of it, but maybe later they'll add that in. And of course you can storage portable storage device. You can see its power going up there, and then they work just fine. And if you wanted to use, say you wanted to use an extra utilities charger instead, how about a nice furnace charger here? And then why not just get some block of internalists and super fuel basically, and then let's see, oh, I forgot I had this attached, but that's okay. And then we wanted to go like that, and like that. When you are converting power, it's best to have a cable in between. I think some of them can work directly, but the cable just ensures that it all goes according to plan, you know? And then that will output directly into here, and we're going to get a lot of power from that. It lasts 20 minutes, a lot. So there we go, and here's open modular turret here, of course, and if we spawn out some batteries, it works just fine. The power's getting resupplied real quick. It's very loud, I don't know why, but it is. And then you're probably wondering, well, okay, how do we make capacitors and turrets if you don't have thermal expansion? Well, that's quite simple. I mind tweaked it, so we're gonna go over here and I'll show you. So with these, basically I made IC2 recipes for everything. So a leadstone is made with lead, of course, and a battery and some cable. And here we have a hardened one, which is made out of refined iron plates, which makes sense, it's hard. And then we have redstone, which is made out of inert crystal. And then iridium and glass fiber for the resident. And the same theory, all those same conversion ideas here. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and using the same conversion idea, I also converted all the subparts of all of these things. You can see that isn't a subpart, but say you wanted a laser turret, that's a grenade turret, but whatever. See, leadstone dust, the chamber is refined, and you have to get a bit of iridium for it, which you can find in chests, so that kind of encourages you to go exploring there for a little while. And oh, there's something over there. I never noticed that before. See it? It's like a floating island. That's probably the dungeons mod here. And then tier 2, here we go. And tier 3, of course, uses a lot of iridium plate. So if you're going to get a tier 3, but I think that balance kind of works out, because before it was inderium, which a little bit easier to get than iridium, of course. But I think I wanted this pack to be a little bit harder, so I think in the end the balance is fine. Then also down there you'll notice we have a thirst mod, though because I'm in normal, the thirst hasn't been going down very quick. And I also lowered that threshold just a little bit, but you can get yourself the water, of course, and I removed the poison effect from dirty water, so it's just water or clean water, but clean water is healthier. So there's that. Once it goes down, I'll show you. And another main feature is ores spawn. You'll always get one of each type of ore, so there won't be like ores from all the sorts of different mods. I'm getting shot. Ah, he had a police hat on. That's so funny. So up towards the very top, you'll get poor ores all by themselves, and then as you start going down, it sort of follows vanilla, except for it uses cough core and it uses the variating, so there's a center point and then it gets rarer up and down from that. Though magic ores I did not change, they're all normal. So see here, you'll get, there's a iron vein, but it'll have poor iron mixed in with normal iron, and then sometimes you'll get dense iron mixed into that, though I don't see any, which might be a bug. I might have to check that. Oh nope, there's one. The dense iron is a little bit rarer, and then as you go further down, here's some citrus quartz, and that has dense citrus quartz, though the texture there is a little messed up. It's because I had trouble getting the texture to work, so I think that's actually using tin. And then you keep going down, you'll start getting zinc and lead, and those also have dense and I believe poor as well. There's some tin poor, and there's some uranium, and then diamond is even mixed too. The veins are a little bit bigger than standard veins, but they're also a little bit rarer, which I believe will make things a little bit harder. And here's some redstone. It is a bug that there's so little redstone. There is actually more with the very recent patch, and in future patches there will be more. Lapis is pretty rare, but you get a bunch of it. So there we go. And then that's most of the changes that I made. And I think it encourages you to mine on multiple levels, which was my goal, and then of course it encourages you to use the advanced miner from IC2, so you want to advance down IC2 because the advanced miner from IC2 can target specific ores. Of course, that's would be much better, much more usable. Plus, you can use the scanner to scan for specific ores, which would also be useful. And then So it kind of encourages you, you know, to work towards mining automatically, to mine at multiple levels if you don't mine automatically, stuff like that, to get yourself a builder, or I mean not a builder, a query or a miner. I really do enjoy it. And then that's about it. Oh, that's not about it. I didn't just incorporate this. Another one I completely forgot about because it's a much smaller item-wise mod, but also very cool. Funky Locomotion is in here, and I did incorporate it using the same idea. And I don't have the latest version with the iWrench. I will get that in, and if it needs a crafting recipe modification, I will, of course, make one. This one uses iron plates, and I think refined iron plates and circuit, yeah. And that's of course vanilla still. And then this uses lapis lazuli plates, and so that's in there making awesome frame stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. I would have had it out over here, but I completely forgot I had made it. That was the very first mod I integrated in, and then I did these, and from these the standardization came along where lead would equal lead, of course, iron for hardened, and advanced alloy for the third tier, and then iridium for the ender tier. And then I reapplied that standardization, and then I applied it across everything else. And if I incorporate any other mods, I will use the same standardization. I think it's a little bit higher end on the balance because you'll need UU matter to mass produce iridium, but I think for what you get out of it, the guns that you get, the laser, I think requires only the third tier, but you can eventually get the higher tier lasers, and I think that's pretty good for balance wise. Of course, I think it works out pretty nicely. So that's the Bad Wolf IC2 pack. You can download it through technic. I have full permission to let it out publicly. Just check my Minecraft forum post, which is probably where you'll see this video, unless you found it on YouTube. I'll put a link in the video description just in case. And thanks all for watching. See ya.